Hello and welcome back for another lesson. And I'm sure you've enjoyed the previous lessons on getting the cumulative record and that's of the terminal report worksheet done. And we are almost done with what is expected of us. So let's open and continue with our work. So what we will basically be doing is to create duplicate of what we created for term 1 and also see how best we can use simple cell referencing to get all the results into their appropriate or respective cells. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay, so in creating duplicates, you know from our previous lesson that you just hold on the control then you drag, or you can just right click and say copy. Whichever whichever one works for you, you just go ahead and use it. So let me give it a color first. So at the top color, I prefer using color like this. Good. This looks nice. TR1. So I'll hold on my control, hold on the left mouse button, then drag to the right. So that is TR2. Or you can right click, then you say what, move or copy. Then I'll come in, click here and select what, create a copy. So these are various ways of what, creating duplicate of your Excel worksheet. Good. So in the exam, they normally test you on that. So I'll create 9 for the 9 terms. Then we see how best we can link all of these, various what, sheets together. Good. Okay, so this is TR1. I double click. Then I make this into terminal report 2. And I come here, then I make this into terminal report 3. Then I change this to terminal report 4. I'll go back, make this 5. Then I'll make this 6. Make this 7. Then I'll make this 8. So this becomes 9. So terminal report 1 is done. So let's see how best we can do that of the 2. So bear in mind that we used for the sub 1. So this is for first term, right? This is for first term, so you need to change this to 2, like that. So that it will make reference to the second what, terms subject entry. Good. So you change all the 1s to 2s, then you do same for the 3, 4, 5, and the remaining worksheet. So I'll just drag sub 1 through to what, remark. Then I'll double click and I'll come and change this to 2 because you're making reference to second term. So that's how you work. Okay, sub 2. So let's see sub 2 second term. Let me go back just to make sure I've done the right thing. Sub 1 second term. Okay. Sub 2 second term. Okay, this should be sub 3. This is sub 2. Sub 2 second term. I need to undo. Okay, this is sub 2 second term. Okay. undo again. So I think I've made a mistake. Okay, sub 1 second term. Then we go to, let me undo. Okay. So I always need to make sure that the number after the hyphen should represent term 2. Okay. So I'm done with sub 1. Let me undo, and let me start afresh in order not to. Okay. So this is sub 1 second term. We got that right. Let me go to sub 2. So our sub 2 is for first term, so we change this to second term. Then you click to drag up to this point, do double click. Then sub 3, we change this to 2. Then we go ahead, we move on up to sub 3. And we go to sub 4, we change this to 2. Because if you have to do it, go back, that's a whole lot of work. So you just have to be smart about it. So sub 4 ends here. So that's for second term. So we change it for second term like that. So do it for the remaining terms. So sub 5 second term. And I'll go to sub 6 second term. I'll go to sub 7 second term. Sub 7 is done. And now look at sub 8 second term. So sub 8 ends here. And now look at sub 9 second term. So you just have to be patient. You need not to rush, because if you make a mistake here, it will affect the whole work that you've done. Sub 9 second term. I go to sub 10 second term. Sub 10 second term. And I come to sub 11 second term. Sub 11 second term. Good. Do a double click. So that solves our sub 11. So we finished with that. We later work on the cumulative record. So let me go to terminal report 3, then I'll do the same. So this is for third term, so I change this to 3. I'll hit enter. Then I'll move it through to, okay. So this is for third term. I'll go to sub 2. I change this to third term. So sub 2 ends here at remarks. Then sub 3, third term. So sub 3 ends at remarks. I'll do a double click. It fails up. So I change this to third term because I'm working on term 3. Oh, no, made a mistake. Sub 3. Okay. This is sub 4. Okay. This is sub 3 third term, sub 4 third term, like that. And I drag through to the 5th. Then I'll do a double click autofill. come to sub 5, third term. Then I move this way, do a double click, and I come to sub 6, change this to third term, run it through, do a double click, then sub 7, just need to change this to third term. Then I'll do a double click, sub 7 third term, then I'll do sub 8 third term, sub 8 third term, sub 9, then I'll do the third term, sub 9 third term, ends here. Then look at sub 10 third term, sub 10 third term also ends here. Now come to sub 11 third term, sub 11 third term. Good. Then we go to terminal report 4. Then we change it to 4. Good. So you hold, then you drag up to remarks. Go to sub 2. We change it to 4 because you're working with 4th term. Oh, okay. It should be up to 2. Okay. Sub 2 4th term. Good. I'll go to sub 3 4th term. So you drag and make sure you get to the remarks of sub 3. So sub 3 4th term, and go to sub 4 4th term. So I will keep reminding you, you have to be patient with this. Then you work it out. Then go to sub 5, still on the 4th term. Sub 5 4th term. Okay, up to remarks. And go to sub 6 4th term. Sub 6 4th term. Then go to sub 7 4th term. Sub 7 4th term. And go to sub 8 4th term. Sub 8 4th term. Sub 9 4th term. Sub 10 4th term. Sub 11 4th term. Sub 11 4th term. Okay, do a double click, autofill is done. I'll go back to terminal report 5. Then we start the process all over again. Then we change this to 5. So you see how easy and how simple this is. Okay, so sub 1 goes through to remark. Okay, so that's for the 5th term. Go to sub 2, we change this to 5. Then sub 3, 5th term, up to remarks. Sub 4, 5th term, up to remarks. Yeah. So there's sub 4 5th, then come to sub 5 5th term, up to sub 5 5th term, up to remarks. Sub 6 5th term, sub 6 5th term, up to remarks. I go to sub 7, then we change the 1 to 5, then you use the autofill handle. Up to remarks. Sub 8 5th term, up to remarks. Then sub 9, we got 5th term, up to remarks. Sub 9 5th term, up to remarks. Sub 10 5th term, up to remarks. We do sub 11 5th term, up to remarks. Then we proceed to look at the 6th term. So I change this to 6, up to remarks for sub 1. Move on, change it to 6, 6 again, up to remarks. Come here, change it to 6. Then I drag through up to remarks for sub 3. Then sub 4, I change this to 6. Then I drag through to sub 4's remarks. I go to sub 5, I change it to 6. Up to remarks. And I go to sub 6, change it to 6. So 6, drag through to remarks, sub 6. Come to sub 7, change this to 6, indicating that that is for 6th term. I'm looking at subject 7. Okay, so get subject 7 up to remarks. Then I look at subject 8, which is 6. Okay, up to remarks. So I drag through subject 8 remarks, double click, come to subject 9. We are looking at the set term. I have to drag through subject 9 up to remarks, then subject 10, do a 6. Now drag through subject 10 up to remarks, come to subject 11 because you're looking at the set term here. Set, then I go back up to subject 11 remarks, then you end it. You click, then that's it. So I'll save it before anything happens to what I've done. Then when I finish, I'll look at the 7th term. Good. So I come in here and I change this to 7. So you just have to be extra careful and patient. Subject 1 remarks. So for the 7th term, so I come here, change this to 7. This is subject 2. Okay, so I need to end at subject 2 remarks. I go to subject 3, change this to 7. So when you are dragging, you need to be very careful not to eat into another subject. So once you see, I'm talking about subject 3, so I need not to go into subject 4. If not, you destroy the whole thing. Subject 3, that is the 7th term, come to subject 4. I change this to 7. So now subject 4 remarks. So I'll end here. Then subject 5, I change this to 7. So subject 5 remark. Then subject 6, I change this to 7. So subject 6, 7th term. So this for subject 6, so I'll need to end that to remarks. So subject 7 is the 7th term, so I change it